Well, gentlemen, this is my personal La-900. I've got too much stuff. The other day I took almost $30,000 worth of amps that were my own to storage so I could make room in my guest bedroom for guests, and I decided that I needed to start getting rid of some of the stuff that's been sitting here for, like this amp has been sitting in the same place for almost 5 years. And I decided that it was just time to start letting stuff go. Like, I'm never going to put this in a vehicle, right? If I go and I put anything in my vehicle or my wife's vehicle, it's got to be something that I built, right? I just got this because I always thought these were cool. When I first was introduced to these, I thought the 667 was the king dog, right? 667 watts. And there's very small differences between the La-800, the La-850, and the 900. The 900, of course, is a 2879 driving 4 2879s. I think, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure the 850 is a 2290 driving 4 2879s, and then the 800 is like a 1446 driving 4 2879s. This one has got it's got Toshiba 2879 driving 4 Toshiba 2879s. Inside of this thing is in really great shape for what these are. The exterior, the case of it and everything is in pretty much immaculate condition. It's got a little bit of dust on it. Got a couple of tiny paint chips up here in the top, but as far as being a breathing, living example of what one of these boxes are, this is it. And what brought this to mind is I saw a Facebook post last night where there was a guy who wants to collect every one of these, the LA series amplifiers. He's got like an LA 400 or 350 or something, and he was looking for them all. And I'm like, well, hey, dude, give me a call. You can have this one. It's the biggest one they ever made. You know how it goes with Facebook posts. People gack out one side of their face and don't do very little with their wallets. So we're going to run this through its regime on 12 volts first, and then we're going to turn the power up on it, and we'll see what it does on 14, 15 volts. It's actually a pretty impressive little box. Let's go ahead, let's turn this on. Preamp is working. We're going to flip that into AM, put that into the middle position in the low. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's shut the amp off here real quick. Let's go over here and let's take a look at our units of measure. It's a 1,000 watt slug, of course, in PEP. Here, focus here, thank you. 1,000 in average here. And a 5 watt slug going forward, we need to turn, well, no, we'll leave that the way it sits. So we're going to put let's put about a watt in it. That's 1 watt. Turn that slug around. We'll slide over here. I do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'll put about 20 watts in it. That's all it really wants. Let's go ahead and slide this back out a little bit. We'll crop it so you can see the switches and see the meters. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to run this thing on low. Hello, audio, 1, 2. Makes about 500 watts on low. Let's go to medium. Hello, audio, about 625 on medium. And high. Hello, audio, about 700 on high. Now that's down on 12 volts, okay? Now we're going to run this up to about 15.1. And the only thing that's going to change is the voltage is going to change on the box here. So pan over here, we're at 14. Right at 15 volts, here's low. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll talk about a huge power difference. 500-ish watts to, hello, 825 watts on low. Let's go to medium. Hello, audio. There's a full 1,000 watts on medium. Let's go up to high. Hello, hello. It's creeping off the scale. So let's go over here one more time. Start again on low. Hello, 1, 2, 850. Medium. Hello, 990. Almost 1,000. We'll go to high. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Now our amp draw, on the other hand, this is high. Hello, 1, 2. Here's medium. Hello, 1, 2. And here's low. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Back up to high. Hello. It's probably about 1,100 watts peak power. Medium. Hello. About 900, 990, somewhere in there. And low. Hello. 1, 2. About 820, 800 watts. So, that's it. These came a couple different ways. I want to let this thing cool down for a minute. These came a couple different ways. They came with bolts on the back, or they came with wire. Now, the 800s and so forth, they came with a nut and a bolt combination to where you would bring your wires and attach on the back. This version came stock with wire coming out the back. And so they put an Anderson clip on it. Somebody did at some point or another. But that is the Invenerable La-900, and I want at least $800 for this box. So like I said on Facebook, if somebody was to call me and make me an offer for 800 plus, like 850 plus, I would take it. Because it's worth it. One, it's rare, and two, it's got Toshibas in it. So this is the way they were wired on the inside. I know it looks a little cluttered, but this is the way they did it. This has a matched set of Toshibas in it for the final. And yeah, it's even got a match numbered driver. So it's got a 2290 driving 2879s. I've done one, count it, one modification to this box. And it's this here. I made it so the relay was replaceable. When this came in here, the relay was borked, and I ended up replacing the relay and put a socket in here, and then put precisely just enough padding on the relay, because this thing's designed to sit on its lid, to where the lid would provide pressure and put support on the relay to hold it in place. So I'm not kidding you. Real deal Toshibas, real deal the way they made it, just with a little bit of BBI modification to it. So if you're interested, you guys know how this works. Call me, text me, hit me up. We'll get you squared away on this thing. I'd like to see at least $850 or best offer on this, plus the ride. The only reason I'm selling it is because I'm tired of looking at it sitting on the table. I ain't gonna go put it in storage and hold on to it, and then, you know, 20 years from now, my old lady's got to figure out what's wrong with it, or where it's got to go, or how to get rid of it when I'm dead. So I figured just get rid of it. I'm never going to use it, never install it, anything. So I can go on to somebody that wants to have it. The La-900, Invenerable La-900. Gentlemen, my name is BBI. I'll see you. Bye.